improved is first with a 3:41.163. Grum from Australia in Porsche curves is second up 27.24. Grum improved is second with a 3:51.704. 10.54 Glastonbury from Australia in start-finish is P6. Nick Mello from Australia in Mulsanne Straight P0 is P1 up 0.24. Nick Mello is up 0.37 in Michelin chicane, La Florendia chicane. Nick Mello is up 0.53 in Mulsanne. Nick Mello is up 0.56 up 0.56 in Indianapolis. Is up 0.84 in Porsche curves. Nick Mello is up 0.88 in Corvette. Nick Mello is provisional pole with a 3:40.329. Grum in Porsche curves is P, 5 up 1.56 to Porsche. Grum is up 2.00 in Corvette. Grum improved is P5 with a 3:49.511. 9.182 off pole. John Barabas in Ford chicanes is 4th on mediums. Sprinkler from Australia in Porsche curves is 10th. Grum in S's is P, 5 up 0.17. Best lap is a 3:49.511. 9.182 off pole. Nick Mello in Mulsanne Straight, Hugh Nordier is first up 0.13 driving a Mercedes-Benz. Rome in Mulsanne Straight, Hugh Nordier is fifth up 0.37 driving a Peugeot. Rome is up 0.46 in Mulsanne Straight, Hugh Nordier. Nick Mello is first up 0.21. Up 0.09 in Arnage. Rome is P5 up 0.27. Nick Mello is first up 0.14. Is up 0.35 in Maison Blanche. Is provisional pole with a 340.004. Scott Starkey Brown from Australia in Australia up 0.57 on mediums. 0.57 on mediums. Scott Starkey Brown is up 0.64 in Maison Blanche. Martin Glastonbury in start-finish is 8th. Sprinkler from Australia in Maison Blanche is P10 up 1.42. Buffhead from Australia in Indianapolis is P2 up 0.33 on mediums. Buffhead is up 0.29 in Porsche curves. is up 0.46 in Corvette. Buffhead improved is second with a 342.922. 2.918 off pole. Sprinkler in Mulsanne Straight, Hugh Nordier is fifth up 0.17. John Barabas in Dunlop Chicane is fourth up 0.11. Sprinkler in Mulsanne is P5 up 0.12. Sprinkler is up 0.11 in Indianapolis. Sprinkler is up 0.23 in Porsche curves. Ten minutes remaining in the session. Sprinkler is up 0.71 in Corvette. Sprinkler improved is P4 with a 347.518. 7.51 is fifth up 0.18. Barabas is up 0.34 in Arnage. Nick Mello in Indianapolis is P1 up 0.12. John Barabas in Maison Blanche is fifth up 0.12. Disco from Australia in start-finish is 8th on softs. Nick Mello in Ford Chicanes is P1. Buffhead in Corvette is second on softs. Martin Glastonbury in Mulsanne Kink is 10th up 0.10 driving Mercedes-Benz. Specky K from Australia is 11th on mediums. Martin Glastonbury from Australia in Arnage is 10th up 0.11. Martin Glastonbury is up 0.17 in Maison Blanche. Disco is P, 8 up 1.66 driving a Mazda. Five minutes remaining in the session. Disco is up 1.46 in Porsche curves. Disco is up 1.29 in Corvette. Disco improved is 6th with a 349.316. 9.312 off pole. Tobisaya from Australia in Mulsanne Straight, Res is 8th up 0.73 on mediums. Tobisaya is up 0.95 in Mulsanne. Tobisaya is up 0.81 in Indianapolis. Tobisaya is up 1.25 in Porsche curves. Tobusaya is up 1.06 in Corvette. Improved is P6 with a 348.726. 8.72 Indianapolis is 5th up 0.36. Sprinkler is up 0.61 in Porsche curves. Sprinkler is up 0.61 in Corvette. Sprinkler improved is P4 with a 346.569. 6.565 off pole. Sprinkler is up 0.08 in Dunlop curve. The qualifying session is now in overtime. Australia in Maison Blanche is first. Best lap is a 340.004. William Bullock from Australia in Mulsanne is P11 on mediums. William Bullock is 11th. William Bullock is 10.1.971. Best lap is a 10.1.971. Disco in Forza Chicane, El Archi Chicane is 7th. Best lap is a 349.316. 9.312 off pole. William Bullock from Australia in Porsche curves is P11. Disco in Mulsanne is 8th. 32.659. 2.655 off pole. Specky K in S's is P12. Disco in Arnage is P8. Specky K in Dunlop Curve is P12 driving a Peugeot. Sprinkler in Dunlop Chicane is 5th. Best lap is a 3:46.569. 6.565 off pole. Specky K in Forza Chicane, El Archi Chicane is 12th. Sprinkler in Forza Chicane, El Archi Chicane is 5th. Specky K in Mulsanne is P12. Sprinkler is P5. is 12th. Sprinkler in Porsche curves is 5th. Buffhead in Dunlop curve is P3. Best lap is a 3:42.922. 2.918 off pole. The race session is at Circuit de la Sarthe, Le Mans. Green turf is okay, blue and amp, yellow is taboo. In Le Mans, France from Australia is second. The wind speed is 11 km/h from the north-northeast. William Bullock is first. Buffhead from Australia is third. Batanist from Australia is fourth. Sprinkler from Australia is fifth. John Barabas is P6. Tobisaya from Australia is P7. Disco from Australia is P8. Scott Starkey Brown from Australia is P9. Grum from Australia is P10. Martin Glastonbury from Australia is 11th. Specky K from Australia is second. chicane is P8. Scott Starkey Brown lost P10 to toe side. Same straight, Race is 13th. Disco past James Picard for 12th. James Picard from Australia in Marseille Straight, Race is P13. Buffhead on lap 1 is 4th, 0.4 behind Batanist. Martin Glastonbury is 11th driver for Mercedes-Benz, 0.1 behind Scott Starkey Brown. Driving a Mazda, 0.1 behind Martin Glastonbury. James Picard in Orange is P13, 0.3 behind Martin Glastonbury. Buffhead in Porsche Corsa is P4, 0.2 behind Batanist. John Barabas in Porsche Corsa is P7, 0.5 behind Graham. Starkey Brown from Australia in Corvette is P10, 0.4 behind Sprinkle. Batanist from Australia in Dunlop Co is 3rd, 0.2 behind William Bullock. John Barabas in Dunlop chicane is 7th, 0.3 behind Graham. Scott Starkey Brown in Essex is 10th driving a Mazda, 0.4 behind Sprinkle. Roman Marsan Straight, S is P7. Best lap is a 4:0.167. 55 minutes 27 session, the fastest lap. Sprinkler in Marsan Straight, S is 9th, 0.2 behind Toby Simon. Marsan Straight, S is 12th, 0.7 behind Scott Starkey Brown. Batanist from Australia is P3, 0.7 behind William Bullock. Tokusaya is P9, 0.5 behind Sprinkler. Indianapolis is 6th, 3.2 ahead of Graham. John Barabas lost 6 to Graham. Martin Glastonbury of Arnage is P12, 0.5 behind Disco. John Barabas in Porsche Curves is P7, 0.5 behind Graham. Buffhead from Australia in Ford Chicanes is P4, 0.5 behind Batanest. John Barabas in Ford Chicanes is P7, 0.5 behind Graham. Buffhead from Australia in S's is 4th, 0.5 behind Batanest. John Barabas in S's is 7th, 0.4 behind Graham. Buffhead in Mulsanne Straight, Hugh Naughty-RS on lap 3 is P4, 0.3 behind Batanest. Grom in Mulsanne Straight, Hugh Naughty-RS is 7th, 0.1 behind John Barabas. Buffhead in Michelin Chicane, La Florindia Chicane is P4, 0.5 behind Batanest. Is 11th, 0.9 behind Scott Starkey Brown. "50 minutes remaining in the session. Sprinkler is 8th. Best lap is a 3:54.867. 11.021 off the fastest lap. Disco is P11. Disco is best lap 11. 46.308 is a 46.308. Grum in Arnage is 8th. Buffhead in Corvette is 4th, 0.6 behind Batanest. Rum in Corvette is P8, 0.5 behind Sprinkler. Buffhead in Dunlop chicane is 4th, 0.4 behind Botanist. Rum in S's is P8, 1.0 behind Sprinkler. And straight, Q0 RS is 4th. Best lap is a 3:37.143. 3.297 off the fastest lap. Botanist in Mulsanne Kink is P3 driving a Aston Martin, 0.7 ahead of Buffhead. Buffhead on lap 4 is P4, 0.5 behind Botanist. Rum is 8th, 0.9 behind Sprinkler. Sprinkler was 5.6 faster last lap. Buffhead on lap 4 is 4th, 0.5 behind Botanist. Minutes remaining in the session. Buffhead in Ford chicanes is P4, 0.4 behind Botanist. Botanist is 4th. Buffhead in Tertre Rouge is P4 battling Botanist. Is P8, 0.5 behind Sprinkler. Buffhead in Forza chicane, El Archi chicane is P4, 0.5 behind Botanist. Tobisaya in Mulsanne Straight, Hunordia RS is P9, 0.5 behind ground. Buffhead in Michelin Chicane, La Florinda Chicane is 4th, 0.5 behind Batanist. Tobisaya in Mulsanne Straight, Hunordia RS is 9th. Best lap is a 3:51.36. Tobisaya passed point 7.514 off the fastest lap. Is 9th, 0.4 behind Tobisaya. Tobisaya was 2.6 faster last lap. Is P, 4 driving a Peugeot, 0.5 behind Batanist. John Barabas in Indianapolis is 6th, 2.5 behind Specky K. Is P4. John Barabas in Porsche Curves is 6th, 0.4 behind Specky K. John Barabas was 2.6 faster last lap. Tobisaya in Porsche Curves is P9 driving a Peugeot, 0.4 behind ground. John Barabas in Ford Chicanes is 6th, 0.4 behind Specky K. On Blanche is P12, 0.4 behind Disco. John Barabas in S's on lap 6 is 6th, 0.5 behind Specky K. 4 minutes remaining in the session. Roman Tertre Rouge is P8, 0.5 behind Sprinkler. John Barabas in Mulsanne Straight, Hunordia RS on lap 6 is P6, 0.2 behind Specky K. Specky K in Mulsanne Straight, Hunordia RS is P6. Best lap is a 3:48.853. 6.118 off the fastest lap. Tobisaya in Michelin Chicane, La Florinda Chicane on lap 6 is P9, 0.6 behind ground. John Barabas in Mulsanne is P6, 0.2 behind Specky K. Batanist is third, 1.2 behind William Bullock. John Barabas is P6, 0.7 behind Specky K. Batanist from Australia in Dunlop Curve is P3, 1.2 behind William Bullock. Sire from Australia in 4 chicanes is 9th, 2.4 behind Graham. John Barabas in X's is P6 driving Aston Martin, 0.4 behind Specky K. Grum is P8, 0.8 behind Sprinkler. Batanist is P3, 1.4 behind William Bullock. "35 minutes remaining in the session." Buffhead is 4th, 1.4 behind Batanist. Scott Starkey Brown in Mulsanne is P10, 0.8 behind Tobisaya. Buffhead in Porsche Curves is P4 driving a Peugeot, 0.9 behind Batanist. William Bullock is second. Best lap is a 3:46.855. 4.120 off the fastest lap. Buffhead in Dunlop chicane is 4th, 0.4 behind Botanist. Disco in Maison Blanche is 12th. Buffhead in Forza chicane, El Archi chicane is 4th, 0.5 behind Botanist. Scott Starkey Brown is P10, 1.6 behind Togasaya. Buffhead in Mulsanne is 4th, 0.5 behind Botanist. Botanist is P3 battling Buffhead. Botanist lost P3 to Buffhead. James Picard in Forza chicane, El Archi chicane is 13th. Botanist in Porsche Corsa is 8.7 behind Buffhead. John Barabas in Maison Blanche is P5 driving a Aston Martin, 2.1 ahead of Specky K. John Barabas was 4.6 faster last lap. Botanist is 4th, 0.5 behind Buffhead. Buffhead was 1.0 faster last lap. Sprinkler entering the pits is 7th. Botanist in Mulsanne Straight, Hugh Nordiares is 4th. Best lap is a 3:46.923. 4.294 off the fastest lap. Glastonbury entering the pits is P11. Nick Mello on lap 9 is P1. James Piccard entering the pits is 13th. Batanist in Nelson Kink is 4th, 1.4 behind Buffhead. Sprinkler exiting pits. John Barabas in Michelin chicane, La Florendia chicane is 5th. John Barabas lost 5th to Specky K. James Piccard exiting pits on mediums. Scott Starkey Brown from Australia in Michelin chicane, La Florendia chicane is P9, 1.1 behind Tobisaya. Is first. Grum in Indianapolis is 7th. Scott Starkey Brown in Orange is P9, 0.5 behind Tobisaya. John Barabas exiting pits. Specky K from Australia is 6th. Grum from Australia in Ford chicanes is 7th. Tobisaya entering the pits is 8th. John Barabas exiting pits. James Piccard in Arnage is 13th on mediums, 0.1 behind Martin Glastonbury. Martin Glastonbury is 13th, 0.1 behind James Piccard. Martin Glastonbury was twice past the last lap. Disco exiting pits on hards. Sprinkler in Dunlop chicane is 11th driving Porsche, 0.5 behind Disco. Disco was 64.8 faster last lap. Martin Glastonbury in Corvette is P13. Sprinkler is P11, 0.5 behind Disco. Disco from Australia in Mulsanne Straight, Q Naughty RS is P11, 0.2 behind Sprinkler. Glastonbury from Australia in S's is P12 battling James Piccard. Bullock is P. William Bullock is P7 ahead of Buffhead. 2.7 ahead of Buffhead. Botanist entering the pits is P3. Buffhead is second. Scott Starkey Brown is sixth driving a Mazda. Bullock exiting. Botanist exiting pits. Martin Glastonbury in Michelin chicane. La FarGone chicane is 13th, 0.2 behind Buffhead James exiting Piccard. Pits. Grum exiting pits. Martin Glastonbury in Mulsanne on lap 10 is 13th, 1.2 behind James Piccard. Australia is P10, 1.5 behind Tobisani. In Dunlop chicane is P9, 0.6 behind Grum. Sprinkler in S's on lap 11 is 10th, 0.4 behind Tobisani. Tobisaya in Mulsanne Straight, Q Naughty RS is P10 battling Sprinkler. Sprinkler in Forza chicane, LRG chicane is P9 driving Porsche, 0.4 behind Grum. Sprinkler lost P9 to Tobisaya. Martin Glastonbury in S's is P13, 0.5 behind James Piccard. Tobisaya in Mulsanne Straight, Q Naughty RS is 10th, 0.1 behind Sprinkler. Mulsanne is 9th. Best lap is a 3:46.917. 4.288 off the fastest lap. Corsa is P10, 0.8 behind Sprinkler. Sprinkler is 9th, 0.8 ahead of Corsa. Sprinkler was 54.5 faster last lap. Corsa remains on blanche as P10. Specky K from Australia in Marcin Straight, Hugh Naudier-S is 7th, 1.3 behind John Barabas. Corsa in T3 Rouge is P10, 0.5 behind Sprinkler. Specky K in Marcin Straight, Hugh Naudier-S is P7, 0.5 behind John Barabas. 15 minutes remaining in the session. Marcin Straight, Hugh Naudier-S is 9th, 0.5 behind Brown. John Barabas is P7. Best lap is a 3:47.852. 5.223 off the fastest lap. On lap 12 is 13th, 0.1 behind James Picard. John Barabas in Indianapolis is P7, 0.5 behind Specky K. Martin Glastonbury in Marcin Straight, Hugh Naudier-S is P13, 0.3 behind James Picard. John Barabas in Porsche Curves is 7th, 0.5 behind Specky K. Marcin is 13th. Best lap is a 3:55.978. 13.349 off the fastest lap. Scott Starkey Brown from Australia is P5. William Bullock in Forza chicane, El Archi chicane is P1, 4.3 ahead of Batanist. William Bullock was 1.6 faster last lap. John Barabas in Dunlop chicane is P6 driving a Aston Martin, 0.3 behind Specky K. Scott Starkey Brown exiting pits on hards. Scott Starkey Brown in S's is P7. John Barabas in Forza chicane, El Archi chicane is 6th. Martin Glastonbury from Australia in Ford chicanes is P13, 1.4 behind James Piccard. John Barabas in Mulsanne is 6th, 1.4 behind Specky K. Martin Glastonbury from Australia is 13th, 1.5 behind James Piccard. Minutes remaining in the session. James Piccard in Mulsanne Straight, Hugh Nordier is 12th driving a Mazda, 1.2 ahead of Martin Glastonbury. Chicane, La Florendia chicane is P13, 1.0 behind James Piccard. John Barabas in Dunlop chicane on lap 14 is 6th, 1.5 behind Specky K. Scott Starkey Brown in Ford chicanes is P7 driving a Mazda, 4.5 ahead of Sprinkler. Sprinkler was 10.2 faster last lap. Sprinkler in S's is P8, 0.5 behind Scott Starkey Brown. Sprinkler past Scott Starkey Brown for P7. John Barabas in Marsan Straight, Hugh Nordiores on lap 14 is P6, 1.2 behind Specky K. Curves is P3. Best lap is a 3:41.751. Martin Glastonbury is P13, 0.4 behind James Picard. Nick Mello in Ford Chicanes is P3, 0.5 behind Batanist. Martin Glastonbury is 13th. Is third, 0.4 behind Batanist. Nick Mello was 2.2 faster last lap. Glastonbury in Mulsanne Straight, Hugh Nordiores is 13th. Nick Mello in Mulsanne Straight, Hugh Nordiores is P3, 0.3 behind Batanist. Nick Mello passed Batanist for second. Batanist in Forza Chicane, El Archi Chicane on lap 15 is P3, 0.5 behind Nick Mello. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Togasaya in Porsche Curves is 10th, 0.5 behind Scott Starkey Brown. Martin Glastonbury in Indianapolis on lap 14 is 13th, 1.2 behind James Picard. Scott Starkey Brown in Dunlop Chicane is P10 driving a Mazda, 0.5 behind Togasaya. Togasaya was 14.2 faster last lap. 'Specky K in Michelin Chicane, La Florindia Chicane is P5, 2.3 ahead of John Barabas. Specky K lost P5 to John Barabas. Martin Glastonbury in Ford Chicanes is 13th, 0.4 behind James Picard. James Picard was 1.1 faster last lap. from Australia in 4 chicanes is second, 1.6 behind William Bullock. Disco is P11. Mulsanne Straight, Hugh Naughty-RS on lap 16 is P2, 0.9 behind William Bullock. Specky K in Dunlop Curve on lap 16 is 6th, 2.6 behind John Barabas. William Bullock in Michelin Chicane, La Florindia Chicane is P2, 0.2 behind Nick Mello. Mulsanne is P2 battling William Bullock. James Piccard in Porsche Curves is P12, 2.1 ahead of Martin Glastonbury. William Bullock in Porsche Curves is second, 0.4 behind Nick Mello. Glastonbury in 4 chicanes is P13, 0.5 behind James Piccard. Fourth. John Barabas is P5. finished 6th. Sprinkler is 7th. Sprinkler finished 7th. Finished 8th. Finished P9. Disco finished 10th. James Picard is P11. Glastonbury is 12th. James Picard finished 12th.